All right, Patreon exclusive, YouTube early access. We want to talk about being against the wall a little bit more, how we can prevent the guy from standing up. We want to pin him against the wall, and we want to time that moment where he's about to stand up and we're in the moment of losing control. And that's part of MMA, a big part of it. You gotta understand, the guy's lubed up, he's sweating. It's hard to hold a guy down. It's hard to hold a guy down. Pete can attest to that. It's hard to hold a guy down in a fight. Tone, you can attest to that, right?
So hard to hold a man down when he's lubed up.
Yeah. So if you want to hold him down, you got to have a certain system in place. So let's talk about one of the systems I've never seen before. I've never seen anyone iterate it. So let me show you. So whenever you're trying to wrestle a guy, you'll notice against the cage that the guy will start to form an A formation with his legs. Now that usually is the moment where he's about to spring up, place his right shin bone to the wall, and stand up from there. He'll start to work his way up gradually. There's only a few things you can do in that moment in time. You can collect his legs, you can try to get your head above his head, you can fight for the instep and time the instep. Those videos are on my channel, you can check that out. But this is a slightly different way of doing that. So when I find myself in a position where he's starting to get good inside position on me, he's getting up, and I've already lost the moment where I can catch his instep and work his shin in. I don't feel confident with trying to get my head above his because he already has dominant arm positioning with the wizard. So this is a good option. So what I'm gonna do is as he starts to get up, as he shoots up, I'm gonna go right to his waist with my right hand. So I'm gonna time that moment where he's trying to get shin to the wall. I'm gonna go from his knee, so come back one more second. So let's say I'm on his knee here, or I'm pushing on his waist, whatever it is. As he starts to get up, I'm gonna slide to his waist, and I'm gonna keep my head pasted to his shoulder. Once we get here, what's gonna give him the ability to stand up? It's closeness of feet. If he's able to keep his feet close enough, he'll start to stand up and he'll eventually widen his legs from there. Exactly right. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna feel that. Once I see him start to post and I have that good grip on his waist, I have that good head positioning, I'm gonna place my left leg up and I'm gonna slide against his heel, breaking him down to a hit. Now, what is he gonna do? If he stays here, that's great. I'll collect his knee, I'll start to break him down. You guys know the rest. But most guys are gonna turn away to try to get up. As he turns away, I'm gonna open up his knee with my left hand with a false grip. What I want you guys to do from here is place your left foot in. As he drives his knee to the mat, he essentially gives me the hook. See what I'm saying here? He essentially gave you the hook. All you have to do now is go for your power half Nelson, watch my previous video, I'll link that above, and then from here I can start to put pressure on the head, fix my hips, and then look to take the back and go for the finish. Okay? So understanding what the idea is, what the guy's trying to accomplish. In this case, he's really just trying to stand up. It's really, really simple. But remember, what he needs to stand up is he needs a closeness of feet. He needs his feet to be at a certain proximity. If the guy's legs are super wide, he's not gonna be able to stand up. The wider his legs, the harder it is for him to get head height. So knowing that, as I feel him start to stand up, I go to his waist. Now don't get lazy, all right? This is another thing I see guys do is they get here, they try to wrestle the hips, but the guy wizards hard, and now their head's low, see? So I'm not gonna connect my hands straight away, although you can. Khabib does this very well. I'm just gonna grab his waist and I'm gonna post on the mat. Now when he goes to wizard me, it's not affecting my head height because I have a post on the mat. As we post our left leg, we slide our right knee towards our left leg, that breaks him down, and then I can collect the inside of his knee. As he goes to push away from me and go belly down, I can slide my left hook above his knee line. I can time the descent of his left knee. And then as we did before, I can start to work my body into a position where I can go to my post rear mount or my body triangle and go for the finish. Okay, so since we talked about Khabib, let's show you a little bit of a breakdown of what he does. He keeps his hands connected. So I've seen him do this before. You gotta be really strong for this though, so know yourself. If the guy gets up and you feel like you're a strong ox, you can go here, look, see? And start to break the guy down. I feel like I'm strong here. But if he's stronger than you, you gotta know who you're going with, you know? If you feel he's the first round, he's strong, and you connect your hands, he wizards you hard. Now look, now he's pushing on my head, and he's gonna start sliding his body out and escaping the position. So that was the only reason that happened was because I connected my hands. When if I could have just tight waist them and kept my hand on that. So comes up. If you feel like you're a strong guy and you're good at head positioning, you're a clinch guy, you're confident here, definitely do this. I like this connection personally. I like it. You know, I feel confident here. I feel good. There's a million things I like to do from here. It works well. I can start collecting the knee, I can get my knee behind his hip. There's a bunch of things we can do, right? But say I'm not as athletic and the guy's bigger than me or he's stronger than I am. Hand on the waist, head positioning, hand on the mat, he goes to wizard me. It's not gonna work, okay? Now he might not try to stand up, he might go belly down straight away. No problem, right? I'll expedite the process and then I'll throw my hook in from here. But if he tries to be stubborn and he wants to fight up in this direction, break him down first, see? As he turns away now, I open his knee, I slide my left leg above his knee line so he falls into the crevice, and then from here, again, watch my previous video, I'll break down the arm positioning here. I go power half Nelson, I slide off his shoulder line, and then from here, once again, ready to go for the finish. Don't let the guy stand up. Keep him down by keeping his feet wide. Expose his knee line by wedging open. Flaring the knee open, that's gonna expose his knee line, then you can throw your hook in from there. Make sure you guys subscribe. Check out my Patreon, it's all linked below. If you check the first comment, it's pinned. You can check all that stuff out. Also in the description, all that stuff's there. Thanks to all the new patrons. I got a few new patrons. I got one today.
Perfect.
I appreciate you guys for the supporting me, continuing to support me during these tough times. And I hope you guys enjoy that. It's a Khabib-ish movement, but make it your own by posting on the mat and staying tight on his waist. All right, thank you guys. I appreciate the support.